Every knows the sting of hitting a creative. You sit with your notes and recorder ready, only to find that the and just won't flow. This isn't just common, it's almost a rite of passage in the journey of. For many, these moments can lead to questioning their own and potential in. But imagine a different, picture a who, despite the occasional, consistently manages to. This has learned that there isn't in waiting for to strike, but in cultivating it through small daily. It's not the grand, but the tiny, consistent that transform an ordinary into an extraordinary one. This is not about overhauling one's entire overnight. It's about integrating small, manageable that pave the way to, and the Kai therefore transforms into an. Every in becomes a stepping stone to mastering the, simply by shifting how one engages with the daily. Songwriting, like any art form, flourishes under the wings of persistence and slight daily improvements. The philosophy of incremental progress is about evolving gradually, one step at a time. It's not about making a hit song in a day, but about writing one good line, or finding one compelling chord progression each day. These bits of progress accumulate, leading to significant improvements over time. Consider the way a river shapes a landscape, not through sudden forceful floods, but by the persistent flow of water over rocks and soil. Similarly, when songwriters commit to making small, consistent efforts, they shape their skills and craft in profound ways. This approach reduces the pressure of trying to achieve perfection in a single sitting, which is often the root of much creative frustration. By focusing on the process rather than the outcome, songwriters can find joy and satisfaction in the act of creation itself. This shift in focus is liberating. It allows creative freedom to explore different musical styles and themes without the heavy burden of expectations. Each session becomes an exploration, a mini adventure in the vast landscape of music. Establishing a daily songwriting routine is arguably the most impactful habit a musician can adopt. It creates a structure that invites creativity rather than waiting passively for it to arrive. Begin by setting a specific time each day dedicated solely to writing music. Whether it's first thing in the morning or a quiet hour before bed, the key is consistency. This routine doesn't need to be lengthy. Even 15 minutes a day can lead to substantial growth over time. The regularity of the practice reduces the intimidation of the blank page or the silent instrument. It becomes a natural part of the day, just like eating or sleeping. Over time, this regular engagement with songwriting can shift from being a task to becoming a beloved habit. The environment also plays a crucial role in nurturing creativity. Create a space that inspires you, be it a corner of a room with inspiring posters, a window with a view, or simply a tidy, inviting desk. This physical space can signal to your brain that it's time to shift into creative mode, making the transition smoother and more effective. Writer's block is an inevitable adversary for most creatives, but structured habits can be the key to defeating it. When you encounter a block, having a toolkit of habits can guide you back on track. One effective tool is the habit of free writing. Set a timer for 10 minutes and write whatever comes to mind without worrying about rhyme, reason, or quality. This can often churn the creative gears and lead to unexpected breakthroughs. Another strategy is to change the method of creation. If you typically write with an instrument, try writing lyrics first or vice versa. Sometimes a simple change in approach can provide a new perspective and fresh ideas. Additionally, listening to new genres of music or reading poetry can also stimulate creativity and provide new lyrical ideas or rhythms. Employing these habits when faced with writer's block not only helps in overcoming it, but also in preventing it. The more tools you have at your disposal, the less daunting each blank page becomes. Each session, regardless of its immediate outcome, contributes to the larger journey of becoming a seasoned songwriter. Many celebrated songwriters attribute their success to their disciplined routines. Take the example of John Mayer, who dedicates time each morning to songwriting, treating it like a job rather than an occasional hobby. This discipline has allowed him to produce multiple hit albums over decades. Similarly, Dolly Parton has famously quoted that she writes something every day, whether it's a song, a poem, or simple thoughts. These artists show that success isn't about sporadic flashes of genius, but about the regular practice of one's craft. Their stories are not just inspiring, but also instructional. They demonstrate the power of routine in unleashing creativity and maintaining productivity over long periods. For aspiring songwriters, these examples serve as a blueprint for crafting their own path to success. As you stand at the threshold of your songwriting journey, remember that the path to mastery is not lined with sudden leaps of genius, but with steady, daily steps. Embrace the routine, find joy in the small progresses, and let each day's work inspire the next. The journey of 1,000 melodies begins with a single note, and your note is waiting to be played. Let these habits be your guide and your comfort. Start small, stay consistent, and watch as your songwriting transforms from sporadic attempts to a rich, melodious tapestry of sounds. Your unique voice and melodies are needed in the world. So, pick up your pen, tune your instrument, and begin your journey. One small, deliberate step at a time. Be bold, be patient, and let the magic of habits lead you to the music you were born to create. The melody of your life is yours to compose. Let each day be a note in the symphony of your creativity. Your big breakthrough is just a habit away.